Hi guys, it's BellaGemaNails, and today I'm going to show you how to transform this acrylic clutch. So for this design, we will need some pearls that are destranded, we will need some brooches, and we will need some studs along with your glue and your industrial mask. When you're going to use brooches for handbags like this, you will want to look for brooches that are flat so that you can just stick them on and they lie flat instead of being domed or irregular shaped. Otherwise, it's not going to be flat. You will remove the pin part backing. Can you guess what designer inspired this bag? Just based on the lettering here. I made a bag like this previously. It was my Cinderella themed handbag, and it was very popular, and I was so inspired to create that bag, and same with this one. I'm actually really excited. I highly suggest that you do the layout of how you're going to set the charms. Take a photo so you have a visual map before you start gluing and adding every charm. When you're cutting the backs of these pins or brooches, please make sure that you wear glasses so that you don't get a shard of metal in your eyeball. I am using the cleft note as the end, and you want it as flat as possible, so I'm cutting the backing so it lies flat. Get a good grip on it so you don't have to touch it with your hands. You don't want any glue on your fingers, and you don't want to make a mess. You're going to apply glue on the back. And I highly suggest leaving the other charms set there so you could see where you're going to position one charm at a time. These are domed a bit, so you have to fill them up nicely and make sure you get the edges. The D and the G are different sizes, as you could see, so it doesn't look symmetrical, but it's actually good placement there. Placing glue in a line in a box, and I'm going to be dipping the studs. And always start with the corners, the middle placement, so that you can see symmetry. Otherwise, you can measure and also put markings, which would probably be wise. However, I have a good eye for symmetry, so I trust that I can get it done. If you drop it and you get glue on the acrylic, just let it dry, and then you can just gently peel it off. So you're going to want to place the middle one first and then the side one so you can symmetrically tell how far it should be from one another. So I'm making this bag because I think that the contrast of the pink with the studs, it's hard and then soft at the same time, and I like the contrast. But I'm not making it because I want to fool people into thinking I have a Dolce Gabbana clutch. It's simply because I want to show the versatility of fashion. And fashion isn't always designer. It can be whatever you want it to be. There are no rules to fashion. This is definitely D&G inspired, Dolce Gabbana inspired, but that's not what it is. And I don't tell people that that's what it is. It's just having fun, customizing something to your liking, and being creative. I mean, I saw these pins, the cleft note, and I'm like, I'm going to make a bag out of this. And this bag here is from Amazon. I think it was like $19. It's fun and innovative, and I like doing projects like this. I want to show you guys that fashion is versatile and it's fun. Fashion is designer, but it's not just designer. It's fun, and I want you guys to just step outside the box and have fun with it. Don't feel the pressures of having to succumb to buying the latest and greatest. Make your own. Most of my designer bags are all in dust bags, put away. I never even take them out. I don't wear them. I wear the ones that I customize. So I wouldn't be true to self if I didn't add the sparkle. So I'm putting in the filler stones. Crystals with the metal backing in gold. The front is dry. We are now going to add studs to the top layer. So this is your baseline. So you're going to be adding studs directly on top of each one of these here. So that can be symmetrical. When you do the top, make sure you insert something in the bottom so that it can stand upright instead of slanting forward, because that will happen and the charms will slide with the glue. Okay, so I added all the studs around the front of the bag and then also the back side of the bag. You can see here, you have the studs underneath. It'll stand upright perfectly, which I wanted because before I added the studs, it was a little wonky. And because it's front heavy, since it has all these studs, it would tilt forward. So now it's just upright perfectly. So when you set it down, you don't have to worry about scratching the acrylic or having it wonky. You can just put it there and it's set in place. Now, the finishing touch to complete this bag is the following. All right, guys, so this is the finished bag, and the last step I'm going to do is cover the brooches with clear nail polish. If you used real pearls, you don't need to coat them, but you don't want these embellishments to tarnish, so just put a light coat of clear. So no BellaGemaNails design would be complete without the chain. So I did buy this chain from Amazon. It is weighty, hefty, and absolutely stunning. And I'm going to plop that right on top. So this is what it looks like with the final touch. And I love the way that it turned out, from the softness of the pink with the hard edge of the studs and then the hefty chain there. It is going to look brilliant in the sun, and I'm going to show you what it sparkles like. I really hope that you loved the way that this bag turned out. I am so excited about this creation. I think it's the best one yet for 2021, but I have a lot more in store. So if you liked this video, please make sure you give me a big thumbs up or pop a comment below, or perhaps do both. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do so down below. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.